Or maybe check those bathrooms. That's always a place werewolves like to go and cook up brownies or do crystal meth or whatever it is werewolves do.
They would roll super senses, and if they succeed, they can see you. They saw where you peeked from. You show them where you are on the map.
Totally saw that.
You don't have super senses.
I have a Cheeseus token and a dream.
Buddy there, Cheeseus could be anywhere.
That's right. I could be in the Philippines. I could be in your couch cushions. You never know which one. I'm what you call serendipitous and vicissitudinous. That's right, I went there.
And did this, and did that, and oh!
Hey, how's it going? I'm Cheeseus.
Oh, how dare you obstruct the path of Dr. Doom, though it is fascinating that you are able to do that in an uber-tour triad, ball lightning suspended away from nearby objects and forces by obscure power density, fractal spark, PK placeholder, superconducting, arc collecting, macro quantum refined scale, bollocks power.
I bet I'll just stop you right there. I don't really want to hear any of this.
Oh, I understand completely. Why am I being so obsequious toward you?
Because I'm Cheeseus. I kind of bring that out of evil geniuses.
Blast you, Cheeseus.
I love you too.
And outwitted Cheeseus' phasing teleport.
Oh, you son of a beep! I'm gonna get you back for that.
I would like to see you try.
Oh, you're gonna, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Oh, what is that song? This is a song. Whether the weather is cold, whether the weather is hot, we'll be together forever or whether you like it or not.
That is the moniker of the thespians, and you're not saying it correctly.
It doesn't matter. Oh, because I'm a Cheeseus. Oh, whether times are good or bad, whether happy or sad.
I don't think I like where this is going.
I do, yeah. Let's stay together.
Well, you're going to have to, as a result that this has counteracted your phasing teleport.
Oh, the cheese is gone. It's been countered. Someone done took my cheese. Someone has gone and pulled the haberdashery, and I've absconded and perfidiously and feloniously pilfered my pill stack. Dairy products. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Check the zone so I can see. He's gonna be in this one. Yeah, he's in one. See? Jesus, no more zones. I know me, I don't even have to check him. Look, Ma, no hands. Oh, Michael, don't be mad. Yeah. There he is. Ta-da! And he's there. He's there. I'm the antithesis of the Joker. The Joker says it's gone, I say it's there. But I won't tell you multiple stories about how anything happened, because I'm not a pervert. I'm not a psychopath. Moving on. Digressing onto the main event. He took my cheese. I can't for just phase and teleport. I have penetrating psychic blast that works best at range. Well, that's a perturbing vicissitudinous turn of events. I don't think I like where this is going. Might want to try and roll breakaway, get some breathing room. Can you please step off of my cheese and potato salad? Else I can see you. I'm adjacent to this square. Oh wait, I can't peek if I'm adjacent. I'm being based. Free basing. I might as well. I'm gonna roll an attack on Dr. Doom. Why not? Maybe he'll lose out wit. Then I can just phase out of that piece. I like where this is going. I'm gonna do me some phasing. At the turn of the tide. I found the Dr. Consolio.
My name is Dr. Doom.
I'm renaming you. I ordain you God of the Bull. Boop, yeah. 6. Oh boy, I don't think that hits. Let me check. I have 11 attack. That hits 17. Missed by 1. Unfortunate. Failures of opportunities in retail products. No, wait. Performance issues. 1 out of 5.
And this has to clear, which means he might have another chance to attack this person, assuming he's not pushed, which this might not know. The opponent doesn't have to tell you how many action tokens they have. And maybe he's sweating also of another incipient attack. Though presumably he would have, the opponent would infer.
You do know I'm listening to everything you're saying, right?
Digressing.
Yeah. Didn't think so. Smack you harder than Kusi the Koo's demonic light hit Dexter's cheeks.
I hope he means his face.
I'll leave that up to your discretion. Yeah, I was gonna leave that to the anticipation and apprehension of the gaudy, tumultuous, arrogante, John Brusque, crass, and uncouth spectacle of your cheeks.
You might have spent too much time around Hans Meckock.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That is fine. He will sponsor it. Come on, justice. You're not placing the absolute into the particular receptacle that is earlier indicated that it should be going. Oh, no, please, don't hit me.
No.
No, what is it?
Come on, scientist, you gotta get back to work.
Yes, I'm done.
But Nathan, my sister, you gotta get your ovine incontinent, your Germanic, good alonst barbarian, crack-addicted, psychotic buns back to work, or I'm gonna have to come over there and spank you.
This cannot help but notice the errant inequity that you are taking place in this sublime serendipitous system of recreation board game, and we're doing this mind-bending, soul-wrenching, soul-deracinating, rooting, shattering, mind-bending, logic-defying, quantum computing algorithms of all of this hardware, while you're playing board games right in front of us. Yeah, him, and I want a banana!
But, you're the side, you gotta get back to work, baby.
Can you produce one single solitary iota of a reason why we should continue and persist in performing this arduous and back-breaking labor as opposed to participating in the sublime recreational custom of the board game?
Because I pay you guys lots of money to do that. So, get back to work.
I thought you might say that. So, in the midst of my inimitable and infinite deliberations, I composed a document theoretically conveying an infinite number of reasons why productivity are put in quotes.
Are you aware that I could put you in the couch cushions?
Right then, back to our task.
Those nutty scientists.
This board is merely a prop, and shall be canonical and compensatory to the archetype of the board of Cheeseus.
Yeah, you sing that gospel, brother.
These action tokens have been removed.
Yes, Dr. Doom is cleared. Sing it.
And your facing teleport is counter.
Damn it.
Check all of the zones. Cheeseus is in. Cheeseus is in this zone. Dr. Doom is there.
Gotta check my zones. Check the ones I'm in first. There's that Dr. Doom, that blue Doomsday Doom, and his toothpick, hand stop, full stop, toothpick, stamp of approval for the FedEx. I think he's here. He's adjacent to me. Yeah. He's all up in my grill, outwitting my powers. Like, yeah, my business. And that's it. I can't peek when based. I'm gonna try and attack Dr. Doom. Give it another shot. Give it everything that I've got, and don't stop now. The tree's train can't beat Clark Uncle. Yeah, I found this idiosyncratic numbskull here.
I am not a numbskull.
Well, you stepped up to Cheeseus. I think that's a pretty numbskull thing to do, don't you think so?
I don't concur with that. I'm going to have to suggest that my powers and psychological fortitude make me quite formidable.
Yeah, well, I think I missed. That was 4, that hits 15, misses you again. Oh, this is not Cheeseus' day. Why is everybody riding me today?
Was it Theodore versus the Alvin and the Chipmunks, albinism, and the Chipmunks meet the werewolf? Alan, whichever his name is. Theodore beat up a werewolf? He was ready to accept that Theodore is Blade, apparently. Dr. Doom found that Cheeseus was still there.
Still juicy.
No one has attacked Cheeseus yet. That was Cheeseus attacking us all those times, and missed. This assumed that it must have been Dr. Doom, for Cheeseus would never miss that many times.
Alright.
That's 18, if you have 18. Or, like, you certainly don't have 19. 17. Easier than this thought.
Alright. I heard that. Yeah, what's all that going on over there?
That character might have outwit and perplex. He could have been, or some strange, very powerful damage power Hellspawn has. He could have been using that. This had been neglecting that.
I can't believe this. See who's in charge of my peoples? I need to get better HeroClix player. Call my talent agent right now.
And Hellspawn has impervious. It's not penetrating.
Yeah, that's right. I got impervious.
Misses.
Oh, God damn it.
This belongs to you.
And not to the IRS.
And this gets taken from that character.
And given to the IRS. What did I say? You want to take on the IRS? It's better than taking on Cheeseus.
I'm going to have to disagree with that.
Oh, you and your disagreeing. Why don't you take your ideas and your profligate theories on to Harvard?
Profligate. Do you know what that word means?
Do I know what albinism means?
What?
See that? I just mastered some of my powers.
You're a fool who hires incompetent imbeciles.
Oh, tell me about it, but at least I correct my mistakes instead of the person who can't take down the Fantastic Four. Come on, they've got fantastic in their name. It's like a guy who can't lace his spandex with spastic spam and fantasy flan.
What?
I'm European. You might be thinking, it's a lie, but it's not.
You are the god of cheese.
Yeah, that's right. And cheesing, and pudding,
All right.
and Coca-Cola, and retail products. I have some products. What do you want to see?
The suspect Cheeseus is here.
No, don't check there. Oh, it's too late. You already checked there.
Dr. Doom is going to take an action and attack that guy.
Here, you gotta smack that drone.
But this drone is you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got them all from the same store. You got them from the Cheeseus Emporium.
They don't sell this anywhere else.
Yeah, where else are you gonna get a Cheeseus, a metal 3D printed Cheeseus HeroClix P statue?
Nowhere. You only get that at the, was it Cheeseus?
It's from the cheesecorp establishment of retail products, game-related amenities, accessories, and magic shop.
Right. What Cheeseus said.
Yeah. Oh, but you should know that. Come on. You're my right-hand man, right? You gotta be my main man, right? Come on, don't attack me, bro. We've been through so much together.
Like what?
Well, I remember when I showed up that time, kind of just meandered through that wall, and you were like, oh my goodness, I think I love you.
You're the one who said you loved me.
Well, you gotta be reciprocal here. I mean, what I say means nothing to you because you have no real meaning invested in me, and though you might protect yourself from heartbreak, what you deprive the world isn't of agape love. Don't you want the world to love each other, Dr. Doom? See what you've done? You've caused full-blown war.
I can live with that.
Yeah, of course you can't. You're Dr. Sputnik.
What?
Jesus working on the railroad all the livelong day. Papa's own square represented magnanimous composite of esoteric and intrinsic, intrinsia, corto, osio, allegra. Oh. 소스트 폰코인트 하도 카이드보다 기초다 신주전 생각하다보다 세도야. Yeah, I've got a... So, Dr. Doom's in there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In Korean. So now I'm healed back to top click. What are my powers? I didn't even look at the top click. I just thought I'd be able to lay waste to everybody without having to check them out rickety-wrecking myself. They should have an episode of Rick and Morty called Rickety Wrecked Himself. Because he done that long before the show existed, or the theoretical chronometric frame of reference in which the characters conveyed by that subtext of volatile reality entertainment information is said to have occurred. It's automatically... Now it's time to smack that drone.
I have you know I am the actual Dr. Doom.
Well, actual, fake, real, ingenuous article, I don't really give a beep. Yeah, I'm about to lay the curry on the Shinjun Jandam Tinto Sitokilabaya Hanya. My dad's gonna be like... I'm gonna be... Boss Legal. Please be 4 damage. It's 3. Oh, this is gonna be a tink-tink kind of battle. So take some damage. Take it. No, what powers do you have now?
I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, I was just hoping you'd be stupid enough to do it.
Well, I'm not.
But I bet you're stupid enough to do a litany of other things that will lead to your inevitable and imminent demise.
How dare you insinuate?
I'll insinuate whatever I want. In general, I find it quite perturbing that you would want to deny my right in order to impose the imperialistic values of the truth that might be imbibed with any central ideological narratives of authority.
But I'm telling you that pure categories don't have any objective or transcendental meaning.
But what I'm saying, I've got 11. I've got telekinesis. I could be moving suckers around like shrubs. And I'm gonna deal you 2 that you're gonna take 2. It's not penetrating. I wish it were. You have no idea how much I wish it were penetrating, but it's not penetrating, so you're gonna take 2 damage. It's times like this I really wish I could know what a mother was down looked like. Meckock. What was that?
Nothing. Hanz.
That's Bulgarian. If you're going to speak another language but English, it better be Montenegrin or Serbo-Croatian Bosnian.
Yes. Probability control.
Yes, come on. Give me some numbers here.
Rolling for full moon.
Oh, God damn it.
Willpower now. Not that he needs it at this juncture. Dr. Doom's not looking so good. This square.
Getting all up in my grill. I pushed you back there for a reason.
This doesn't appreciate it, and it's a violation of my personal space, and it's an international crime. I have diplomatic immunity.
And I don't give a beep, 'cause I'm Cheeseus.
Werewolf is going to charge.
Can you believe this guy? Trying to pontificate and threaten me with his diplomatic macaroni. Like, I was like, oh, sorry.
Werewolf is going to charge.
I was telling him about his diplomatic, he's telling me about his diplomatic immunity. I was like, I define social capital. Do you know anything about how hard it is to be Cheeseus? I engineered this piece of equipment and I couldn't tell if it was an industrial-sized serrated air vent fan blade or a dartboard or a tire cap. Like, you better get him. Nigga needs to get his act together.
Hey, this is all he said. Werewolf charges to here.
Oh, hell no. I got shape change. I'm rolling my shape change.
He has battle fury.
Oh, beep. No. Hell no.
Doing blades claws.
Oh, beep. No. You don't. Don't. Come on. Don't. This is both. Beep. I hope you know that.
That's 5. He has 10 attack, 15.
That's what I thought.
Dr. Doom has probability control.
Oh, beep. No. 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 You son of a beep. No. No.
That's 8. What did he hit? He has 10, 18. What is your defense? Probably not 18. Was it perplexed? I think he perplexed his damage, not his defense. And even if he did, he still would have hit you.
You son of a beep.
He is technically considered a lupine, or he's referred to as a wolfman, even if that's not technically a canid creature. It could be, at least colloquially, or in some sort of colloquial metaphorical system of the euphemistic or rather metaphorical expressions, referred to as a dog-like creature, a canine.
All right, whatever, Mr. Feet, over-elaborate beep and moniker man. Just beep and hit me. I know what you're gonna do. Come on.
6! And do that. That's 6 blades claws. That's a serious wolf. That werewolf was not joking. And he does not have impervious. He's on his first click and does have impervious.
Come on, let that cheese magic come through.
No, 4.
Yeah, beep. This is bullshit. First I have shape change. He's got battle fury. Then he beeps up, he misses, the Dr. Doom props, and now I don't even get my beep impervious. What kind of game is this? Hans Meckock, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was still doing the work the entire time. I was collating quantum series, and then I had to take a break in the middle of the extremely sensitive and particular work that I was doing, and in order to readorn all the nomenclatures for your various retail establishments that are sale that are incorporated in innocuous inanimate. And then I had to return to this work before the optic isotopes could overcool and result in thermonuclear meltdown. So if you would excuse me, I have important work to return to, of course, with all due respect.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I think I'm gonna have a cheese-induced heart attack.
Yeah. He has 18 defense printed, and then he has that power with which he can use perplex. He could have 19 defense now if he so chose.
I'm doing that. What do you say? Yeah, that's gonna happen. Now, beep, forget the rest. That's all that needs to happen.
And now Dr. Doom can make an attack.
Oh, you gotta be beeping kidding me with this bullshit. Beep, I'm telling you, this game is rigged.
Dr. Doom. Oh, man. Anymore. Actually, if he did, it would not be wise to use it, because this wouldn't know that.
Yeah, he wouldn't, so stop talking about my powers. Just make your attack already. Just demean me. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm just gonna be on this beach. I'm gonna go to Croatia, lay down on the beach, just strip butt naked. Look at my beak. Have you seen my butt cheeks? They're shiny, they'll blind him, and I'll just sit there, spread eagle, waiting for the attack. That's my come at me bro pose.
Oh my goodness. That's 10. And he's got 9. That hits 19.
You son of a beep. I'm gonna beep you up. No.
Just made a mistake in the nomenclature.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making mistakes from all the concussions and brain damage I'm gonna have. Gonna need those expensive medical bills. Ares was right. I should have kissed his feet. I should have stopped talking about Russian frags, but I couldn't. I was on a roll. What do you want me to do?
He has impervious again.
Oh, thank goodness. You better not fail this time. If you fail, I'm gonna have to dip my beep in molasses.
He gets it this time.
Oh, yeah. Thought so. Yeah.
I had you worried there, didn't I?
No, I'm the god of cheese. I don't worry about Jack. Beep.
Except Dr. Doom.
Oh, yeah. But wait till I break out the mallet. I will jack my beep with cheese, and then I'll go into a heroin withdrawal. Then I'll get back up, and I'll take a forlorn, truculent, geriatric, chic beachhead drapes, and I'm going to be back. I'll pip smack you right through that armor. Just watch, you Iron Man, and I'm going to put you in a real Iron Maiden and see how you like that. Anyway, beep word. I wish I could pull a cornholio and just go ape on this guy. But unfortunately, I do have to clear. But before I do that, I can outwit some shit. Gonna outwit that probability control, because that is bull beep. And I'm gonna I'm gonna perplex my defense up to 19. I'd like to see some mother beep hit me now. These boots for me for walking.
This is Doomstat and Philolobos' turn.
Philolobos. Is that where my brother's from? My brother does Philolobos. Like that boxing guy. What's it like to kill a person from Pulp Fiction? You know that movie? Yeah.
Then Werewolf will get +1 to attack speed and damage from smelling the blood shark style, though instead of the weak approaching diagramless electrochemical bond scale characteristic, watery, salty brine, ocean, Davy Jones, hurt lock, I got all your sense of meaning trapped in the enrapture of the crusts and the ravines of the earth. It's going to be the weak approaching diagramless electrochemical bond scale characteristics, aloft and taking flight upon the winds of the wind, and indeed the gas and multiple planetary and multitude litany of gases of which the atmosphere is consisted of that typically dogs would be sniffing and not collapsing their lungs from the pressure that the ether precedent, or rather the mass per unit of volume of the weak approaching diagramless electrochemical bond scale characteristic water would exhibit or exert upon the alveoli of the interior of the lung.
Oh my goodness, can you shut the beep up and just get over the turn? I'm waiting here.
Rolling for the full moon.
Yeah, roll your both beep.
1 will clear.
Dice pulling that both beep. The last time he did that.
You weren't supposed to be watching that.
Well, I watch everything. I watch you when you sleep. I watch you when you shower. I watch you when you trip and watch your buns and you try to chill upon Cascade. I watch you when your left aorta ventricular artery went into flux.
I didn't even know that happened.
Well, it didn't, but it's not like you would know better, because I'm Jesus. He's gonna prop it, of course.
Yes, of course I'm going to probe it.
Of course, you've got your haymaking psychological ancillary facilities on the flux.
I think you mean on the fritz.
I don't remember asking you a god beep a thing, Dr. Smut. Dr. European Trash. You're Euro Trash, I hope you know that.
I thought you said you were European also.
Yeah, but I'm not trash.
If you were to consider the quality of life of people who live in Doomstat.
I don't want to hear about your statistics and your GDP and all that bull beep. All you need to know is I just smacked that drone and I hit you for 3 damage. I hope you die. Forget mercy.
He is KO'd.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Cheeseus dance. Go down, werewolf. Nobody touches Cheeseus. Nobody touches my things. I'm gonna, for the crime of touching Cheeseus' goodies, you get sentenced to death, and then I'm gonna put you in the underworld, and then I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna be like, yeah, put it on you, yeah. And I'm perplexing on my defense to 19. Oh, I'd like to see you try some bull beep now, Dr. Doom. Do some beep, I dare you.
I'm not so acquainted with strategies based on beep, but I will definitely employ a series of trenchant countermeasures that will put you in your grave, or wherever it is that gods go when they face their demise.
Yeah. Let me coin a phrase by saying, not bloody likely.
And give him that token.
Let me guess. From the IRS.
You buffs think you know everything.
Roll for the full moon. It's liberating.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it, you faggot.
Attempt to attack Cheeseus. What is your defense?
19. It's perplexed up at 19.
So your printed is 18.
Yeah. Alright, let me check right here. Yeah, that's where I thought you'd be. You heard me, or you're beeping lupine Agamemnon, Agamaeus, son of a place, deep Palladion, Deepak choke, you mother beeping. Or was it lycanthrope buddy did some serious damage, but you're nothing, and I'm gonna show your benighted, blighted, effronterous, feverishly daughtery, delusion, Latvarian, ovine, continental buttocks some serious punishment when I take you and stick me between your buttocks cheeks and wipe my beep with disintegration. That's what's gonna happen right now. Out with your defense, perplex up my damage. Let's end this both beep right here.
Give him this action token. Je ne sais pas, je ne pourrais pas la faire beaucoup à passer. Errant use of French that almost sounds Maui.
Yeah. And that token wasn't from the IRS.
Where was it from, then?
It was from the IRA.
Well, I'm going to give you a first-class ticket to Doomstart so that you can see the true purported might and exquisite qualities of a legal department that is actually competent.
You mother...
He's got phasing teleport with 6 movement, 9 attack, pulse wave. He's got pulse wave, 3 damage, he's got 3 attack with outwit. Oh, that might be serious. That means his shape change is going to be ignored.
Well, what? What was that? What'd you say? No, absolutely, no, I said, beep, no.
And you're perplexed.
No, are those the rules of the game?
Well, let's read it right here. A ranged combat attack that ignores all powers and game effects and abilities. Yes.
Oh, that mother beep, where's he getting all of these goodies?
From a sophisticated system of facilities and institutions that employ the best in the world. People who are competent, instead of the erratic, drug-addled boobs that you hire.
You're gonna pay for that, and you know I can't make you pay.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
You know I can. Don't beep with me on this, Victor.
Please, call me Doom. Pulse wave.
You mother beep.
9. That's 18. Your printed damage is 18. This is 18. So you had 19, but Pulse Wave ignores the perplex. The purported use of Pulse Wave is very likely to negate your use of perplex.
Can we call it with the alliteration, please?
A BoJack Horseman reference. How trite and dullard-like.
What is with this effete reference to references? It's getting too meta up in here. I think I'm starting to sweat up my bunions.
Yeah, let me cool you off with some outwit.
Oh, hell no!
3 damage. He takes 3 damage. 2 damage. Exploit weakness.
Yeah, I'll see. You don't have exploit weakness in a close-range battle. Now I have the advantage.
Actually, that's a very incorrect and erroneous way of looking at things. I only have 1 click left. Exploit weakness won't really help you with 2 damage.
You mother beep!
And I'm going to outwit your pulse wave.
You son of a beep!
A doofus. You could not even conceive of a terse epithet.
Yeah, and you can't even come up with a cogent simile.
A Family Guy reference.
How do you know all this bullshit?
Is outwitting your pulse wave.
All that. You cockamamie sucking deranged, benighted, effronterous, inane, feeble mother beep!
And you're a blighted, inane, megalomaniacal, incompetent, facile shroob of a pleb.
What'd you call me? What are you talking about? Okay, well, you're a...
Now who can't come up with a cogent, pejorative remark?
Wait a minute, did you on in on the Lucky Own train? I'm taking a 9:15 and meckock as soon as I can. That was 7. 7 plus 9. Oh, that's not very high, but I don't think I have to get hit very high to hit you, Dr. Doom.
Bold words for a so-called immortal who's essentially sweating through his clothes in apprehension of the fear of doom.
Dying afraid of you, Doom.
7 plus 9 is 16. It hits you.
Told you. Told you. Got him. And I got you with exploit weakness too. That's 2 damage. Take some damage. No probability control is going to save you from me, and I'm going to be there in the underworld to spank your buttocks, so just wait for me there. That's the end of Doomsday. Dr. Doom's going to have a new ruler. And you should put a picture of Cheeseus ruling over Dr. Doom's beep and benighted kingdom. Yeah, that's right. I'm Cheeseus.